A lot of people ask me how Kaz and I had met a long time ago. So I'm going to take this trip to Canada and I'm going to talk about our relationship because this app is going to be gone most likely and I never told you guys the story. We actually met 10 years ago. I was dating somebody at the time and he was living with the family. I was super close to the family and we became friends. He and my boyfriend at the time hung out and all three of us would hang out all the time. Kaz was great. I enjoyed being around him, but I had no idea that he had a huge crush on me because I am a loyal girly. Unfortunately, I went on to marry said boyfriend, which ended in divorce and did not last very long. I then ended up with my kid's father, and I had 3 kids with him. That was a terrible relationship, as you guys know. And last year, I found out that he was living in a city that was close by to me, so I sent him a message, Kaz. Because at this point, I was trying to build a community. There was no part of me that was thinking that there was going to be a relationship between us or anything more than a friendship. I messaged him on Messenger and I said we should catch up. He said yes. He decided on the place. And I think like a week later, we ended up hanging out and it was lots of fun. We went to an Indian restaurant and then we went to an arcade and to a art museum. I did not realize this was a date. He says to this day that it was a date. And it's interesting to me because I have a picture of that day that we hung out, and I remember taking this picture because I thought to myself, oh, I should take a picture just in case we get married one day, which was really odd for me to think that because I didn't have any feelings at this time. We decided that we would hang out again, and we just did exactly that. We started talking, not in a flirtatious way. Well, I do think that there was a little bit of flirty stuff, but nothing crazy that I would have thought too much into it. But during this time, I was heavily praying for a man of God and for this time of being single because I was really excited to be single at this point in my life. And I just was so drawn to Kaz and the peace that he brought into my life. And I knew that this kind of relationship was not one that I was going to pass up because it was a God-given relationship. It wasn't something that I was forcing, and it was not something that I was just making up in my head or fantasizing about or anything like that. I always describe this relationship as not feeling like I fell in love, but feeling like I walked through a door that was my home. It was just so much love and peace. Like I've just been waiting for this moment my whole life. And truly this past year, although there has been highs and lows, it has been the happiest year of my entire life. And so much of that is because of Kaz. My heart has been healed in more ways than one, and it continues to be healed every single day. No relationship is going to be perfect, so it's a good thing perfection isn't mandatory. Now, a year later, we are expecting our baby, our first baby together, which will be my 4th child, and this pregnancy in itself has healed a lot of my trauma too. The way that I have been loved through this pregnancy and the way that he already loves our child and my children baffles me. I am in awe of his heart being filled with this kindness and softness and joy and excitement for our baby and this future that we have ahead of us. I know he didn't expect that the person he was going to fall for would be a mom of 3, divorced and in the middle of a custody battle and complete mess of a life. But I'm so grateful that he trusted in God's plan and in the love that he could see that we were both going to have. God truly directed both of our paths in every single way, and for that I am forever grateful. And I am forever grateful for the love and the excitement and the positive words that you guys have all given since the beginning of this relationship.